Well, hello there, barbecue friends. We got a cold winter morning here. See the snow on the ground. We're just below freezing. I figured it'd be a great day to test out the Pit Boss Heritage Wood Pellet Grill. We're going to be cooking up a bone-in pork shoulder. So I'm going to uncover this, warm it up, bring it up to a temperature of 300 degrees, and we'll get it set up to cook that meat. You can see how cold it is because I got my hot tent set up here in the backyard just to escape this cold winter. All right, now we got that starting up. Let's get our meat ready. Okay, so here I got our bone-in pork shoulder roast. All I'm gonna do is season it with salt and pepper. Once I get it in the grill, I'm gonna add a thermometer. Now, because I'm working with the Pit Boss Heritage here, I got Wi-Fi capabilities. So once this is in, I could see the grill temperature and the temperature of the interior of the meat right from my phone. We're currently about 8:30 in the morning. I wanna have this pork shoulder for dinner. So that's why I'm starting at 300 degrees here. You can see, got a nice fat cap on one side. It's all tied up, and I can feel that bone in the middle. Our grill temperature is now just nearing 200 degrees. So probably once we get this all seasoned up, it should be ready to go on. All right, we got that pork shoulder all well seasoned there. It's ready for the grill. All right, we're gonna put our temperature probe in here. Try to get it in the center of that meat, but without touching that bone as much as possible. Something like that. Our grill's now up to 250. Let's get that meat on the grill. So I lowered our upper shelf here. I've got a tray of water I'm gonna put right under that shelf. We're gonna rest that pork roast right over that tray of water. Closer look at my setup here. All right, let's close the lid. Okay, we're just gonna let this cook away. Like I said, I'll probably come back about the 4-hour mark. We'll look at it and we'll decide what to do then. Ideally, I wanna cook this without wrapping, just let it go on the grill for the entire cook. That will be determined by how dry the outside's getting and temperature-wise and timing-wise as far as dinner, because if I do have to bump up the temperature any further, we might have to protect that outer layer. Anyway, I'll bring you back, show you what I'm doing, and I'll share with you what I'm doing next. All right, we are now at the 4-hour mark. According to our Pit Boss app here, I've been monitoring the grill temperature and the interior temperature of the meat. We reached an interior temperature of 168 degrees. I think we're right on track. We'll just keep our grill temperature to 300. It looks like it's gonna work for our dinner time timeline. So as far as grill temperature, we're just gonna leave it alone, but bring in for a closer look and let's decide whether or not we're gonna wrap. All right, got a lot of moisture coming off of there. That fat cap and everything's looking good. Get some nice color on there. You can see we still got a lot of water in our tray. Okay, let's close the lid. Okay, at this rate, I'm liking what I'm seeing. We're getting a nice gentle smoke from the pellets. That tray of water is keeping a lot of humidity in the cooking chamber. With the roast just above that humidity, It's staying nice and moist. So I'm just going to keep this cook going as is. Maybe we'll come back around the 2 hour mark. But what we're looking for is an interior temperature between 190 and 210. More importantly, we're looking for like a probe tender. Sometimes you could be done, 190, 195, but other times you got to bring it up over the 200 mark, sometimes up closer to 210 to really get that tenderness. So again, I'll bring you back. I'll show you what I'm doing, show you what we got. See you then. All right, we are 2 more hours into this cook on this bone-in pork shoulder roast. We now have a total cooking time of 6 hours. We got an interior temperature of now 190 degrees. Let's go in for a closer look and decide what to do next going forward. Okay. See, still a lot of nice fat rendering in this. It's still nice and moist. Now, what I was starting to get concerned with was whether or not the outside was starting to dry up on this, but it's not. It's looking fantastic. We still got some liquid in that tray there, so we're doing good. Now, we'll check for some probe tenderness. Whoa, that's really nice. A little more tougher there. Very nice there. All right. Let's close this back up. All right. The way everything looks is just fantastic. The one thing I didn't mention is the smell on here is just so good. I think I'm just going to let everything go as it is. We'll let it go for 1 more hour, and we'll see if that just helps that tenderness in that one spot. Then we're probably good to take this off. So I'll bring you back then. Okay, we're back an hour and a half later for a total cooking time of 7.5 hours. We've got a temperature of 206 degrees on our thermometer here for the interior temperature of the meat. Let's go in for a closer look, show you what we got. All right. Look at that. Still looking fantastic, smelling fantastic. But this is different. Got that bone pull going on there. So the meat's kind of shrinking up on that. All our fat's starting to render out. The bark on this is looking fantastic. Ooh, still nice and soft there. A little firmer there, but better. Oh, that's really soft. Oh, that's feeling nice too. All right, I think I'm gonna call it. We're gonna pull this off the grill. All right, we're gonna take our temperature probe out of there. Set that on our board here. All right, here we have it. Bone-in pork shoulder roast, cooked 7.5 hours at 300 degrees here on the Pit Boss Heritage. No wrap, very nice cook. But I think now we need to shred this. Okay, so the moment of truth here. See if we can pull out that blade bone. Little bit of effort, but look how clean that is. Take the strings off of here. I think what I'll do, I'll put it in a bowl here before I lose too much. Now I'd like to add this Valerie sweet sauce, original barbecue sauce. It's a thin barbecue sauce, goes really well with pork. Give a generous amount in there. Feel some toughness in the meat, but still shreddable. The bark on here is just looking fantastic. The one muscle's a little firmer on this one, but it's still shreddable. All right, here we have it all shredded up here. Give this bone-in pork roast a taste. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, that's good. Especially when you get that small piece of bark from the outside. Mmm. Walla bone-in pork shoulder roast here on the Pit Boss Heritage Wood Pellet Grill. Very easy cook and just fantastic. Well, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate a thumbs up. And you want to see more videos like this, click that subscribe. But I encourage every one of you, get yourself a bone-in pork shoulder roast, bring it into your backyard, cook it up, find your place, and we'll see you on the next video.